when you have been exposed. Killing some of your pursuers will make it easier to escape. Use free running to escape from a fight when exposed. Sprint to lose your enemies, and jump through merchant stands to avoid the crowd.
Leave this place! This place is restricted. Be gone!
Tu n'as rien à faire ici. Fiche-moi le camp.
Leave, peasant, or I make you. That's him! You're done for! Just give up! You've no right to be here. Leave now! This place is restricted. Be gone! You've no right to be here. Leave now! Your life ends now! You think you can lose me? He's close off! Die there! You be behind him! Get along! Der Fuß wieder Stückenfuß! Hinter dir! Abschau! Sonst verkrieche dich fast wie eine Ratte! Thief! This'll teach you not to steal.
Let me go, please.
You dare steal and stand Die, heathen! You'll die here! I am your head! Höre den Gott! Don't you know you've already got seeking Ton âme brûlera en enfer. Diable incarné, je vais libérer ton âme.
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Who did this? Filthy assassin! Die! Go! He's a murderer! Did he just run into that person? That's mad. Now, wouldn't it be funny if he hurt himself?
That hurt! Why are you doing that? Please!
You dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
Thief! This'll teach you not to steal.
Won't anyone help me?
You dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
What have I done wrong? Tell me, please.
Thief! This'll teach you not to steal.
What have I done wrong? Tell me, please.
You dare steal in my presence! That will cost you your life!
Won't anyone help me?
Die! Thief! It's forbidden for you to be here. You dare steal in my presence! That will cost you your life! You're not supposed to be here. These will teach you not to steal.
That hurts. Stop it, please.
You dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
That hurts. Stop it, please.
Assassin! Kill him! After him, faster! Don't let him get away! I'm not supposed to be afraid of you. I'll get you! Hier, du Narr! Kannst nichts kriegen!
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this?
It's forbidden for you to be here.
اخرب عن وجهي.
Donnez la porte. Donc c'est que damn it! Ne restez pas là. You're done for. Just get out. Trying to fight us? Should the Seek and feed. Payer cher. Je te tiens. Ton âme brûlera en enfer. Tu es fait. Revois. Tu ne m'échapperas pas.
You were not allowed to be here.
Who killed this person?
Be not afraid. Je te ferai trancher la main.
So we've a murderer nearby. know you're here somewhere.
Is that the last of them? I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured I won't forget it.
He's bound to fire. Your life ends now.
I have your head. You're mine. Now. Stick with what you can't win. Die, heathen. He thinks he can beat us. Now, you should know better. He's trying to fight us.
Richard and his men cannot hope to free the Holy Land. We must do all we can to aid them in their cause. Tend to your fields. Provide aid to the wounded. Pray for those who sacrifice in service to the Lord. We must all do our part.
Your life ends now.
And pushed them from the countryside. Now they retreat to the south, begging
I could have
Saladin.
been killed, you fool. No, please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please. Help me! Somebody help me!
Tu as un problème? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Ma colère sera terrible! Je vais t'étriper! You fait perdre mon temps! You can't suppose to be afraid of you! Be ashamed! Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin!
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice. What happened here?
Who did this?
finding anything useful at those other merchant stores?
William of Montferrat had a vision. Saw a way to end our pain. It's him we should follow. It's him will lead us to victory.
If he hurts himself, I'm not
And what do we have to show for it? Graves and widows and orphaned sons? King Richard promises a better morrow, unspoiled land and new beginnings, but he's delivered only death. We are too soft with our enemies. With one hand we engage him, but the other tries to embrace. What good can come of this when our king cannot decide what he truly wants? William knows. If you would only listen. And what do we have to show for it? Graves and widows and orphaned sons? King Richard promises a better morrow, unspoiled land and new beginnings, but he's delivered only death. William of Montferrat had a vision. Saw a way to end our pain. It's him we should follow. It's him will lead us to victory. William of Montferrat had a vision. Saw a way to end our pain.
Not be of sound
it's
mind.
him we should follow. It's him will lead us to victory.
Such a strange man.
We are too soft with our enemies. With one hand we engage them, but the other tries to embrace. What good could come of this when our king cannot decide what he truly wants? But William knows. If you would only listen. And what do we have to show for it? Graves and widows and orphaned sons? King Richard promises a better morrow, unspoiled land and new beginnings.
You've no
but he's
reason to
delivered
be
only
here.
death.
Leave now.
William of Montferrat had a vision. Saw a way to end our pain. It's him we should follow. It's him will lead us to victory. We are too soft with our enemies. With one hand we engage them, but the other tries to embrace. What good could come of this when our king cannot decide what he truly wants? But William knows. If you would only listen. We are too soft with our enemies. With one hand we engage them, but the other tries to embrace. What good could come of this when our king cannot decide what he truly wants? But William knows. If you would only listen. We are too soft with our enemies. And what do we have to show for it? Graves and widows and orphaned sons? King Richard promises a better morrow, unspoiled land and new beginnings, but he's delivered only death. And what do we have to show for it? Graves and widows and orphaned sons?
Sterben! A plague
Bewegung!
upon
Please help
Saladin!
me.
A plague
Anyone.
upon his people! We came in peace to the Holy Land to spread the message of our Lord, but they turned away. Be strong, stand firm. Do not give up. Without our support, Richard and his men cannot hope to free the Holy Land. We must do all we can to aid them in their cause. Tend to your field. Provide aid.
Heathen! Heathen! This is where you die for that! Your life ends now!
Use the action view to gather information about it.
You're not supposed to be here. Leave. You have no business here. Leave.
When the Animus shows you are being watched by an informant,
And what do we have to show for it? Graves and widows and orphaned sons? King Richard... promises a better morrow, unspoiled land and new beginnings, but he's delivered only death. And what do we have to show for it? Graves and widows and orphaned sons?
Strong citizens, remain fixed in your beliefs. Though the road is long and your trials many, know that God watches over you. It is his hand that guides our warriors to victory.
Leave, peasant!
All right, mate. Now, why is he doing that?
Oh, I knew I'd let someone in and out. Don't do that again.
Il est devenu fou.
He's gonna hurt himself, and when he dies...
Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez.
It's forbidden for you to be
Leave this place!
Je parie qu'il nous observe en ce moment.
This place is restricted. Be gone!
Die,
Leave,
heathen!
before I leave no reason to be here.
Who's responsible for this?
Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez.
Kill the
Oui, abandonnez la porte. Trouvez l'endroit où il se cache. Là-bas.
Comme le fond.
Attrapez-le. Là-bas. Il ne doit pas s'échapper.
You know you've already lost.
You're mine!
Verteidigt! Komm, wir deine Strafe nicht entkommen! Glaubst du, das könntest mir entfliehen? Vernichtigt seinem göttlichen Urteil! You're mine! Höre den Zorn Gottes!
I know you're here somewhere.
Stay strong, citizens. Remain fixed in your beliefs. Though the road is long and your trials many, know that God watches over you. It is His hand that guides our way.
What's wrong with him? Thanks.
Le reste pas là.
Do that before.
Could you please be more?
You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt. You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
I wonder what he's up to.
What's he doing that for?
If he hurts himself.
Oh, nothing. He should go back to
I wonder if anyone was hurt.
Oh.
Leave this place!
He's going to hurt himself, and when he does, I won't hurt. Your foolish actions will get people killed. Is that man thinking? He must not be of sound mind.
Bewegung!
You're not supposed to be here.
Be gone!
Leave. Leave, peasant.
Was macht dieser Tor da?
They let you come and go as you please. I thought the fortress was closed to all.
Aye, but William wishes to have repairs completed as soon as possible. It's been to our advantage.
The perfect cover. It's clever.
Anyway, I've finished my report and should deliver it.
For once, it seems things might go our way, and not by accident.
Well, the Bible does say God helps those who help themselves.
Nah, it doesn't, actually. That's from one of Aesop's fables. The Bible says quite the opposite, in fact. Many passages of being patient and faithful and waiting for the Lord to decide if he wishes to assist.
Well, I say we've waited long enough.
You'll hear no argument from me.
Very well. I'm off then.
Hinfort, Bettler!
You're a dead man! Save me from this madman! He's trying to kill me!
Oder ich werde euch über den Haufen rennen! Someone stop
What a strange man.
Someone tell me why he's doing that.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Thief! This'll teach you not to steal.
Help! Anyone please help me!
Thief! This'll teach you not to steal.
Why are you doing this?
Tu n'as rien à faire ici. Die here!
Praise God, you've saved me! All the city will know of your sacrifice!
So we've a murderer nearby.
I wonder what's happened.
I'm catching up to you!
So watch this.
Oh God, don't kill me! Oh, it's you, Altair. You scared me. Richard's men are after me. 2 of them, to be exact. I was trying to strike a deal with them, but I realized that they were toying with me, so I ran away. You shall be the angel of death and collect their heads before they collect mine. When it is done, I shall tell you of the deal. Are they dead yet? No? Then what are you doing here? Do you want me dead? Please, go, and come back when I am safe again.
No, please, don't leave like
Hey.
Please help me! Anyone!
Thief! This'll teach you not to steal.
Please!
Hey.
Double cost you your
Oh! Hey. Hey, what are you doing?
Why are you so
I could have been killed.
No, please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please.
Good sir, I'm just an old man. Please, be careful.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Can anyone be so clumsy?
Good sir, don't do that again.
What a relief it is to know that I am safe. Thank you, Master. I tried to make a deal with the Citadel guards to leave the gates open, even when the alarm sounds. I failed you. So now, your only escape from Richard's Citadel will be to climb the fortress walls. Forgive me.
Maudit voleur! Je te ferai trancher la main!
Leave this place! If you find yourself tempted, go and pray. Ask God for direction. If your heart is pure, He will surely answer.
Weha!
I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
What do we have to show for it? Graves and widows and orphaned sons? King Richard promises a better morrow, unspoiled land and new beginnings, but he's delivered only death. William of Montferrat had a vision, saw a way to end our pain. It's him we should follow. It's him who will lead us to victory. Stand up, friends. Do not allow yourself to be sent to slaughter based on the whims and wishes of an uncertain king. We must rely on men who are stronger in their convictions. Men like William of Montferrat.
Be gone, pest. I'll find you one.
Who are you? I call for help.
Oh, don't make me laugh.
Stop! Enough! Enough! What is it you want? Gold? I've a few pieces on me. Take them. Take them and go.
It's not gold I seek, but information.
I know nothing.
You know William. Tell me how to reach him.
It's impossible. He meets at the king.
And when will the king be gone?
Today. But it won't help you. They're sure to argue, and then William will retire to lecture the soldiers. So it always goes. Richard berates William, William berates his men. He won't see you.
I already told you. I need to see William. I never said he needs to see me.
Then our business is done.
Not yet, I'm afraid. There's one last thing I need from you.
What is it?
Your life.
We've a murderer nearby.
Stand firm. Do not give up. Without our support, Richard and his men cannot hope to free the Holy Land.
You look like you need something. Well, I have it, I'm sure of it. We're tired of never finding anything.
You ever see someone do that before? I haven't.
Lend me your ear for a moment, Altair. William of Montferrat has replaced many of the district's honest merchants with men loyal to his cause. He seeks to weaken faith in King Richard by overcharging honest citizens for poorly crafted goods. These corrupt merchants must be removed. Find their stands and destroy them.
The family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please. Coins, all right.
Watch yourself.
Run into that person.
Seems someone wants to die.
Let's hear you cry.
Ow, ow.
Come here, that's about one you. Don't lose him.
I'll cut you down.
Move your mark.
Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin.
I'll get you!
Thank you for the help, Oswald. It may seem a small thing you've done today, but it's important nonetheless. This bit of paper should prove useful when you finally face William.
Bewegung! Make room! Move.
No, you don't understand. I'm poor, sir. I need the money. No, please, don't leave like this. Just
Safety and peace, brother. Although it seems I'll be receiving neither. Serves me right, I suppose. Got a bit careless, and now William sent his bowmen after me. I deal with them myself, but to be honest, I lack the skill. Would you be willing to seek them out and kill them? I might have something useful for you, were you to accept. But be careful not to let them see you.
But God is also merciful, and our past misdeeds may be forgotten. All we need do is ask. And
What the
so
hell do
I
you
say
want?
to you, repent, lay down before him and confess your sins. He will forgive, such is his nature. And beg forgiveness we must, for only when our hearts are cleansed can victory be assured. He's going to hurt himself, and when he does, I won't help him. Does he really have a reason for doing that?
Assassin! Don't let him get away!
A plague upon his people! We came in peace to the Holy Land to spread the message of our Lord, but they turned away. They refused to accept him as their savior. These men hold evil in their hearts. And so blessed Richard, King and Savior, now stands against them, defending us from their wicked
Please,
ways.
sir, have any money? I need food. I'm so
Be
hungry. Just a
strong,
little money,
stand
I beg
firm.
of you.
Do not give up. Without our support, Richard and his men cannot hope to free the Holy Land. We must do all we can to aid them in their cause. Tend to your fields. Provide aid to the wounded. Pray for those who sacrifice the Lord. We must all do our part. Why would he do that?
A few coins, all I ask for is but a few coins. My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Thank you, Altair. I can once more move freely through the city. In exchange for your aid, take this map I prepared. It shows where William has stationed his other archers. Most useful should you find yourself inside his fortress.
From the countryside. Now they retreat.
Be gone, beggar.
Begging Saladin to save them, but he will not succeed. For none can withstand the might of King Richard's army. Ah! Could you please be more careful at my...
Say, my friend, is anything I can help you with? Anything at all?
Back again, Altair. Always in need of a hand to do your dirty work. This time, Al-Mualim did not order anything. It is just for my own pleasure that I ask you to find some Masyaf flags I've hidden in Richard's district. Since I am a loyal assassin unlike others, I will tell you what people are saying in Akka. It is important information. But this time, try to come back to me faster than the first time.
Damn fool must be out.
But I need money, sir. I'm poor, I'm sick and hungry.
You've no reason to be here. Leave now.
Oh my.
Is that? You need to do food.
Oh my.
Your hard work is changing my opinion of you. Here is what I know about William of Montferrat. He and Richard had a disagreement before the king left for Jaffa. Since then, William stays in his citadel, surrounded by his army. Do you have what it takes to attack him in this protected environment? We'll see, but I am still doubtful.
You're tired of never finding anything useful?
And so he punishes, sends hordes of heathen warriors to gather at our gates. But God is
What a strange man.
Don't do that again, understand?
Oh! Heavens!
Oh!
Should have been watching where he was
I should kill you where you stand.
I need money, sir. I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Someone tell me why he's doing that.
Oh! You can just run into that person? That's madness. He must not be of sound mind. Ah! He's going to hurt himself, and when he does, I won't help him.
Now, wouldn't it be funny if he hurt himself?
What's wrong with him?
Well, I've never seen someone do that before.
Stop! You must not trespass here.
Rafik.
Word has spread of your deeds, Altair. It seems you are sincere in your desire to redeem yourself.
I do what I can.
And sometimes you do it well. I assume it is work that reunites us?
Yes. William of Montferrat is my target. I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge. I know what I must do to reach him.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large and many men call him master. But he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
conseiller.
Please, sir, have any money? I beg of you, sir, I beg of you, just a few coins, please!
Finest wares in all the land.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave. Leave, peasant, before I make you. Stop. You must not trespass here. This place is restricted. Be gone!
Your presence annoys. You're familiar.
Stay strong, citizens. Remain fixed in your beliefs. Though the road is long and your trials many, know that God watches over you.
Please, sir, have any money?
$3,000 souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners and used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics?
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No. I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
You are Arkle's regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point! But this is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace. I fear there will be no place for men like him in the New World. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
Hurt himself, and when he does, I won't hurt him.
baby yet. That's all you do.
Stop this, please. You're hurting me.
Pathetic. The old man's gonna cry.
Don't hurt me, please.
Push him again!
Stop this, please. You're hurting me.
Pathetic. The old man's gonna cry.
Don't hurt me, please.
I have your head.
Is that the last of them? I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured I won't forget it.
What's got him so bothered? Push it in.
Heed well what I have to say. I come from speaking with the king, and the news is grim. We stand accused of failing in our duties. He does not recognize the value of our contributions to the cause.
For shame!
He knows nothing!
Peace! Peace! Hold your tongue! Aye, he speaks falsely, but his words are not without some merit.
Don't be dead! He thinks he can beat. You have to try and fight! You're mine! Come back here! Now, you should know better. Pick your fight, you can't win. You think you can beat me?
I should have closed the gates.
Don't you know you've already lost? Done for! Trying to fight! Now,
you deserve to die!
Can't win. Come back here!
Hands, shield the fortress! Do not let the assassin leave here alive!
He thinks he can beat us. You'll never
Guards, shield the fortress! Do not let the assassin leave here alive!
Rest now. Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard. and claim Acre for your son Conrad.
For Conrad? My son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Ancien is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions.
You won't get away from me!
Sera terrible! Je vais t'équiper!
Lui, c'est le seigneur qui a donné la force dont j'ai besoin.
Ma colère sera terrible. Je vais t'étriper.
Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin. no reason to be here. Leave now. You've no reason to be here. Leave
Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a roof.
I know where he's fled to! He's there! I see him! After him! Faster! Attack him! Break him down! I'll get you!
What happened?
Assassin! Kill him! He can't run forever! Where are you hiding? Found him! I'll get you!
Assassin! Don't let him get away! He must want to live out! Out of my way! Take nearly! Keep up with him! Don't let him get away! What are you doing? Move! Let him get down! Get him! You won't get away from me! Boys, anyone see where he went? I found him! Yeah! Look everywhere! I found him! Yeah, keep up with him! Don't let him get away! Yeah!
What news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Acca from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Acca for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Mualim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave the area in order to avoid upsetting civilians further.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert des Sables must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert des Sables is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Your target. Let nothing distract you. Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
work of a master. That, my students, is how we all should fight. You must be busy. I understand.
Jar carriers can easily break your cover if you cause them to drop what they're carrying.
He should stop acting like a child.
Oh!
Oh!
I knew it. Good people, your search has come to an end. I'm finished. What the hell do you want?
What is that man thinking? Why is he doing that?
Please, sir, have any money? No, please, don't leave that. Just
What? What is it that you want?
a few coins, all I ask for is a few coins.
Die, thief!
Please help me, anyone.
Be gone, honestly.
It's good you came along when you did. Another minute and they'd have made off with me. I owe you.
Damn! Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
Murderer! You're nothing but a murderer! Guards!
Oh! Be more attentive and obedient. Be not afraid. Fear and doubt are the weapons of our enemies. Do not listen to their lies. Poisonous words meant...
Bewegung! You want it? I have it. Come, have a look. You won't be disappointed. Say, my friend.
die! Thief!
Let me
Bewegung!
Kill you,
Fortune favors me today. God only knows what foul deeds those men intended to commit. Good of you to arrive when you did, stranger. I'll see to it that my husband hears of your bravery.
You dare steal in my presence! Double cost you your life!
Anyone help
Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Don't let him get away!
Je vais t'étriper!
I'm supposed to be afraid of you?
You're a dead man! Come back here! Heathen! This is where you die!
Thank you. They did not say what they wanted from me, but I saw the darkness in their eyes. I'm sorry, I have nothing to offer in return for your sacrifice, but I shall see to it that my brothers know you are a friend.
Dark days indeed. So we've a murderer. Ready and gone.
That should...
You nearly killed me!
Goodbye.
Climb tall structures to gain a bird's eye view of your surroundings. Tall buildings can be used to orient yourself when moving through a city.